Even Chief Prepper here. I want to talk to you about a couple of things. So we got a lot of shit going on. We got U.S. and Iran shooting at each other. We got Ukraine and Russia shooting at each other. Uh, there's a tropical storm in the Gulf that's supposed to track to Texas. Supposed to be here about 1 p.m. Friday, uh, which may affect some things that I just ordered. We got our first 100-degree temperature day tomorrow here in San Antonio, which is rare because we're on the backside of July. Normally we've already had quite a few. So I tried to record this earlier, or right before this, and the TV came on, so it reset itself. Anyway, if you're a prepper, you may already be doing this, but I need you to think hard about your needs outside of food, water, shelter, security, beans and bullets, that kind of shit. So, like, I sweat a lot. There are some other gentlemen my age and older that also sweat horrendously. So I eat salt supplements, and I try to keep 12 months on hand at a time. I take more in the summer when I'm sweating more, a lot less in the winter. So that's one thing for me, right? I think one of the keys to what's coming is going to be your ability to have power. Power rules our life. Power allows us to live comfortably. Air conditioning, heat in the winter. It pumps the water to our taps. It pumps natural gas if you have that. So if you have power, then you have the ability to power radios, fans, possibly run a stove if you need to, microwave. You can power your deep freezers if you have them, which brings me to a point. During bad times, you're going to need to be able to create meals quickly. If you have a reliable backup power system, I would recommend you figure out what kind of frozen TV dinners you like and buy some. Realize I listened to Prepper Now's panel. What's today? Monday, so it's Friday or Saturday. I don't know which day. They had a lot of good points. I think one of the things that they missed is, as humans, we're going to be our own worst enemy. Everybody thinks there's going to be this hold hands and sing kumbaya. And I can tell you for a fact it ain't going to be like that. The easiest analogy is put a bone between two dogs. Only one dog gets the bone. And the dog that gets the bone will kill the other dog if it comes to it over that bone. When I say we're going to be our own worst enemy, is it's going to be people that we call normies that don't have any food, they don't have any skills, but they're going to be everywhere. And the number of people who are preppers, there's just not enough of us. So unless you live far enough away from that kind of people, which is mostly city people, because there's people in the city who never shit in the woods, so to speak. When they go camping, the women go in a trailer, they have a toilet. Now, human resiliency will tell you that we've survived, but I don't think the people that are in the cities right now are going to survive. And if you run across anybody, after 90 days, if the grid goes down for that long, then you're going to be dealing with somebody who's very dangerous. So, Sanitation is going to take out a lot of people. Starvation, people who need oxygen, people who need insulin if they're type 1 diabetics, just on and on and on. So, when you get bombed back to the Stone Age, so to speak, where we're living by candlelight, so to speak. So that brings up another thing. If you have power and you have resources, you're going to attract people like poop attracts flies. All right? So understand what you got is going to become something somebody wants, and then you're going to be playing king of the mountain. What are you willing to do to protect what you have and to protect your family? Are you far enough away? And realize if you're far enough away, if you're by yourself, you ain't going to be able to defend it. Even if you get 10 or 20 people, if the mob is big enough, you ain't going to be able to defend it. All right? Lots of chatter on the SPR right now. Lots of chatter from ADAPT 2030, which I can't hardly listen to. I haven't listened to Bear Independent in a month or so because he just grates on my nerves. He's pretentious. There's rumors that recall letters are going out. I have not substantiated that. I haven't got one. Hopefully somebody's screening that shit. I'm old and broke. Here's another thing. If you have a get home bag in your car, can you carry it? You realize what's your routinely furthest distance away that you are from your house. That's 25 miles. You need to be training for 12 to 18 miles with that pack. If you can do 12, you can muscle through to the 25 and get home. But if you can only do 3, your ability to muscle through, it ain't gonna happen. And if you're like me and you got medications you gotta take, do you have salt tablets in that pack? Do you know when to travel? When is the coolest time to travel? After 9:30 here in Texas, closer to 10:30 till about 3 or 4. Then you should go down and take a nap. And then get back up and travel again till noon, and then find a shady spot. So, because if things go bad, if someone sees you with a pack, moving with the sense of urgency, or at least just moving like you know where you're going, good chance you're going to be followed. So, do you have ways to string something across the path you're taking to alert you if somebody's behind you? A couple of cans on a fishing line, cans off to the left or right of wherever the trail is, strung across, and they hit the string, rattle the cans. Then you know. Do you have binoculars so that you can hand the path ahead? Do you have water in your pack? If not water, do you have a way to filter the water to make it safe to drink? Do you know how to navigate from wherever you're at on a routine basis to wherever you need to go, i.e. home? I think water is going to become a critical resource between the data centers and the droughts that are all over America right now. Texas is already hard for water. Add the data centers that they put in. So there's things that are being moved around and being done that people don't understand. So take stock of your needs. You don't need air conditioning. It's very comfortable and it's nice to have. But you need food. You need water. You need to be able to purify water, make it potable. You need to be able to cook alternative sources. There's one thing that people who've never been hungry before don't understand. When you are hungry, You can smell food from a long fucking ways away. And smoke. So, I'm getting ready to spend some more money. I'm going to call the dentist I used to go to and say I need to get in for a cleaning and an exam. They're probably going to say I need a crown on the right rear and a cavity filled. So, the way things are going, you got 3 or 4 weeks, 6 weeks, and then things could be not good. Gas jumped overnight from $3.59 a gallon here in San Antonio, Texas to $3.89. Probably only going to go up. So, this has been longer than anticipated, but information is knowledge of power. Live a little, prep a lot, show love, cheap prepper out.